Chaos 2 against Firestorm. There, the experienced George Francis, and for Firestorm at the controls, Alex was with the Groundhog team in the second series of Robot Wars. Both quick, nippy, great manoeuvrability. It's Chaos 2 bumping and barging and turning away side by side, sizing each other up. Chaos 2, ooh! Well, he's seen there to get in and underneath. Firestorm is the way to victory. And Chaos 2, oh! Cease. What a way to go! I don't think there's any doubt about that, George Francis. What happened to them? Well, this was over so quickly. We've never seen it before. Out of the arena, out of touch. Out of the final. Chaos 2, delightful. Firestorm, derailed and deranged. Good old battle this, eh? Chaos, nifty, as I said, quicker than Wild Thing, flipping Wild Thing, in underneath, Wild Thing technically with a 0 ground clearance, that doesn't really matter again, our poor old pit release, tyres come off the arena sidewall, Chaos 2's flipped over, can right of course, using that hugely powerful CO2 front flipper and the Shriemek, Wild Thing topple once again, this is furious, fast frenetic action in the Robot Wars, semi-final arena, they turn, they twist, they manoeuvre. The buzzer sounds, that means the pit is descending quickly. They have to avoid it here. George Francis at the controls of Chaos 2, dancing the dance with Wild Thing's Nick Adams, dad to Isabel, and Jake Adams, who've grown up around the Robot Wars arena. Wild Thing under pressure, semi-finalists in Series 3, beat by Panic Attack, semi-finalists in Series 4, beat by Hypnotist, semi-finalists in Series 5, will they be beaten by Chaos 2? Oh, almost turning turtle, but Nick Adams can bring Wild Thing back onto the attack, they slam, they crash, sparks fly, it's brilliant control, Wild Thing very nearly had Chaos 2 in the pit, look at that, right on the lip, and George Francis dug in, and the motors burn, and Chaos 2 pushed back, just surviving George Francis. Wild Thing, moments ago on the verge of victory, now fighting for survival perhaps. Chaos 2, once again bumping and barging. Wild Thing is tossed, will self-right, levering itself up on that arm. Tries to get the 6,000 RPM spinning disc into action. They are still here, courageously fighting back, and Chaos 2 again, toppled onto its side. How did they stay out? How on earth did they survive another onslaught? Look at this. Surely they must go into the pit of oblivion. And George Francis breathes again and lives another Robot Wars life. The clock is ticking down on one of the most bruising and thrilling Robot Wars battles I can ever remember. Fantastic. David against Goliath here. The big cheese, heavier, bigger. Chaos 2, though. Nippier. And with George Francis at the controls, they're confident. Great lifting arm of the big cheese against the flipper of Chaos 2. And Roger Plant has steered the big cheese in underneath Chaos 2. Really, for the first time in this heat, in danger, Chaos 2. Look at the speed, though, up to 20 miles an hour. You see, just dancing around the big cheese, which is much more cumbersome. And up and over. How do you like your cheese? Melted? A little bit of Welsh rarebit, perhaps? Up and over we go. But of course, the big cheese comes again. And once more underneath Chaos 2. And this one, rolling Chaos 2 up and over. Now we'll see what George Francis is made of. And there's the Shriemek, the self-righting mechanism. Such a feature in this series of Robot Wars. Up and over of Chaos 2. Driving in underneath Big Cheese and flipping it up and over this side. And let me tell you, the Big Cheese weighs as much as an adult. That's the power of this little machine. Chaos 2, but look at this from the Big Cheese. Oh, trying so hard to right itself here. And in comes Sir Kill-A-Lot. And remember what Roger Plant said earlier on in the heat. He was capable of beating Sir Kill-A-Lot. Revenge for Kill-A-Lot. Dumping the big cheese onto the big flipper, but the big cheese sensed that was what was going to happen and got away. Now Sergeant Bash and Kill-A-Lot in close attention. Look at the shredded side. The big cheese torn. Oh, great loss over though to flip Bash up and over, and Bash has lost his helmet. Oh, that's splendid stuff. The big cheese still capable of wonderful war's entertainment. You can see George Francis chuckling away there in the Chaos team as well. Razor with the huge crushability factor and immediately grappling with Firestorm. And Firestorm's Graham Bone came head-to-head with Razor, and I wonder if that was wise. And the Firestorm team know they have a battle to survive. Survive they do, and turn away. But look at the front flipper. Is that not wedged open, or do my eyes deceive me? Razor slams onto the front flipper and ironically crumples it back into place. And there goes the pit release. Now Razor has Firestorm in its grip, letting it get away. Firestorm across the arena floor. What next? Back into Razor, slamming it against the arena side wall. We've already had one major surprise. Will the Razor boys have another against them? Ian Lewis, the driver. The weapons operator, Simon Scott. There had Firestorm by their grips. They've let it go again. Oh, I thought they were immobilised. They've come back onto the attack to take on Firestorm once more. Oh, across the pit. How do they survive that? Razor out again. Head to head. Beak to flipper. Metal to metal. Dancing so near that pit once again into the CPZ. Almost an action replay. Against the tyre, Firestorm pushes, Razor retreats. I'm not too sure whether the Razor beak is working fully. Down it comes once again, but it seems to lack that penetrating power we've seen in the past. Firestorm is in its grip. What will happen? It looks as if we're going to go to the judges. This was an unbelievable contest. What a battle, one of the closest I've seen. Nip and tuck, no quarter arse nor given. And I don't think we've seen its like before.
Three, two, one, activate.
And two machines survive this first round battle of this, the All-Star Championship, and that's a terrific start by Firestorm 5. Shunt toppled, Bigger Brother helping out. The house robot in real trouble there, so too actually Firestorm 5 momentarily up on the arena sidewall. The ref bot comes in to have a check on Shunt. Bigger Brother is nagging away. Cassius Crow fights back against Cat 3. Oh, Bigger Brother's on the pit, get off there! The pit is descending and Bigger Brother were very, very nearly got the ref bot down! The ref bot descends! Bring that pit back up, says the ref bot. You don't get rid of me that easily. Cassius Crow in trouble. What a fight this is. You're only supposed to fight each other, not the house robots at this stage. Oh, the floor flipper once again involved as well. It is absolute anarchy out there. Rules? What rules? What did that come off? Cassius Chrome is spiked by Cat 3. Bigger Brother wants a little bit of the act. Oh, what's happened to his eyes? The eyes have it, or used to. Shunt, you're a big boy, Shunt, and Bigger Brother's only a wee 98-kilo machine. Come on, right yourself. You are fighting for the pride in the name of Robot Wars. Oh, the ref cap shows he's in peril as well. What on earth is going on? Oh! The drop zone's gone off. Oh dear, the washing machine dropped. You're supposed to be taking on each other, for goodness sake! Come on, Panic! Oh no! Fire! Why on earth did it do that? Little Ellie Watts, only 8. She doesn't know. There's her bigger brother machine. Oh, the truce is obviously off. Cat 3 has spiked bigger brother, and at last, the competing machines are having a go at each other. Dear, oh dear. Insanity Wars, Robot Wars. Bigger brother is trying to get itself down the pit. It does so. Well, now I've seen virtually everything here. And Cat 3 survives with panic attack.